Yes? What do we need? Yes.
So, this is it, isn't it? Our base of operations?
So it seems.
An ancient Shaper city on a quest to find a cure for the blood burn. And we're working for the purity of light. Sounds crazy if you say it like that. Just some weeks ago, I thought I'd be in Greyfell now, trying to make a fresh start as an innkeep.
Innkeep? You?
Hey, don't laugh. What's wrong with some honest work after years of defiling on the road? Getting up early in the morning, setting the tables, serving mulled wine and stew to tired, weary souls. Just a simple, honest life.
So, you'd leave it all behind? The adventuring?
You know. People always act as if these decisions are final. The only way to find out how much I'd like that kind of life is by taking a chance, isn't it? And if one day I wake up and find myself in need of a change, I can still pack up my things and hit the road again. Upsides of Elven blood. There's plenty of time.
Innkeeping is fun, until you find yourself on your knees at dawn, clearing up the puddles of vomit and beer these tired, weary souls left behind when they were done carousing.
Quite the cynic, aren't you?
For what it's worth, I enjoy your company.
Sure you do. Who else would patch you up after the next monumental battle? Anyway, talk later, shall we? I'm sure you've got battles to prepare.
To this day, the Shaper's magical and technological prowess remains unrivaled. One thing is clear, none of their marvels would have been possible.
Got it.
Yeah, it's a... Wait. What's that?
I'm sorry?
That thing you've got there, that shard. Can I take a look at it for a second? Nihal's hammer. This is amazing. No, more than that. This is phenomenal.
I don't follow. What's so special about this thing?
This thing, as you call it, is part of an artifact. One that the scholars have been writing about for centuries. Blazes to her. Sometimes I wonder why it's always you who find such treasures, and not me. Look, if you find more of these, please bring them to me as fast as you can. It might be possible to reconstruct them, and that, I can't even begin to imagine what that would entail.
Okay. If I find more pieces, I'll bring them to you.
You have to. Nihal's hammer, I still can't believe it.
I found some materials. Could you use these to upgrade your armor?
Let me see. Oh, yeah, that could work. I'll start working as soon as possible.
Great.
There we go. Thanks, Tahar.
Let's
Ah,
see.
Tahar! How nice of you to come by.
Made yourself comfortable?
Comfortable. Believe me, being comfortable is the last thing on my mind right now. Just look at this place. A Shaper city. Don't you feel it too? This sense of divinity?
You seem to be quite excited to be here.
Why, of course I am. Tahar, I'm not sure if you understand how much this means to me. The forgotten city of Mullendeer, the heritage of the Shapers. Since my childhood days, I've dreamed of this. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, thank you. You and the Harbinger have made this dream come true.
Glad to be of service.
You're too kind. Anything else I can help you with? If not, I'd like to take another look at that rune LeCain gave us. It's at least as amazing as this place. Yeah, do you need something? I'm a tad busy.
There's something I've been wondering about. How did your cooperation with the Harbinger begin?
Well, that was simple. I was in Everlight at the time, on request of the nobleman. He'd hired me to do some work on an artifact collection of his. One night, a courier contacted me and gave me a letter. The message outlined the mission and the pay, even though the latter was almost irrelevant to me once I realized what it was that LeCain wanted me to find.
Mullendeer.
Yeah, you know the rest of the story.
That armor you're wearing looks quite special. Is it from Windwall?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's from Windwall. I forged it myself. Why do you ask?
Well, our smiths might be able to forge you a better one. It looks quite worn.
What? No. No, that's not gonna happen.
Why not?
It means something to me. But if it's my protection you're worried about, I can do some work on it myself. You'd have to cover the expenses, though. I'm a bit short on material these days.
Fair enough. I'll let you know if I have some resources to spare. What are your thoughts on the Harbinger, Rondar LeCain?
Well, he's my employer. Without him, I wouldn't be on this mission. Or, what do you mean?
I was trying to say, how do you feel about what he stands for? The purity of light, Aeonir's return.
Oh, that. I'm not certain I have an opinion on these matters.
Don't you care who you're working for?
Truth be told, not that much. Making a living as an archaeologist is hard enough as it is. I can't afford to be picky. And in all honesty, aren't LeCain and his fellows just more of the same? There have always been cults who weren't happy with the Guardians and believed they had found the true and only God. There was even that one who believed in a sort of schizophrenic God, who was both the trinity of three different beings and the singular omnipotent God at the same time. However that's supposed to work. Sounds funny when you think about it, but those lads were dead serious.
Does the Harbinger know you feel that way?
No, I guess not, but he doesn't need to know about that, does he?
So you think the purity is harmless?
Of course they are. And like any other fanatic, he and his fellows will go down once people realize his God doesn't have all the answers.
So you don't believe in Aeonir's return, in the new world?
No, I don't.
But there's truth to what the purity claims. The Guardians have been unusually silent.
Yeah, because maybe they finally realized how silly and ungrateful most of their creations are and decided not to bother anymore. What I'm trying to say is, there could be all kinds of reasons why they've withdrawn. And I doubt a bonkers robe-wearing lad such as LeCain knows the answer.
Maybe you're right.
I certainly hope so.
How does one make a living as an archaeologist?
Good question. One I usually prefer not to think or talk about. To be honest, it's a tough life. For some obscure reason, only very few scholars take interest in the Shaper or the Hibernian culture, even though there is so much to be found. It's a shame.
Like what? What is there to be found?
What? You mean apart from monumental steel constructs, ghost warriors, and a city full of ancient secrets to be discovered? A lot. But that's another topic.
how do you explain that lack of interest?
Well, what do you think? Ignorance. No matter if it's orcs, elves, dwarves, or humans. We're all terribly bad at learning from the past. Blasted, there's so much to be found, so much to be explored. Not just riches, but the technology, wisdom, and ancient secrets. But no, for some reason, the people with the coin just don't care. The only ones who even try to access this treasure are incompetent amateur treasure hunters, who usually get their heads chopped off by the first defense mechanism they walk into.
True. It's a pity.
Well, I suppose that answers your question. The life of an archaeologist is hard, and there have been times where I questioned if all the sacrifices I've made were worth it. Yet, here I am now.
Found out anything new about the rune?
Well, so far all I can say is that what Lacane has given you is indeed a Shaper artifact, as we suspected. Now, I would write all this purity talk of the rune being a gift of Aenir off as religious nonsense if it weren't for the fact that the rune's energy actually interacts with the Godstones, shrines of Aenir.
Which means that the Shapers and Aenir are somehow connected.
Somehow, yes. And I'll find out how.
I've been meaning to ask you, how does a dwarf end up so far from the Windwall Mountains?
Let's not talk about this now, shall we? Maybe later.
All right, sure. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No sweat, Tahar. It's fine.
Goodbye. Will do. Yes? What's next? Understood.
Fine.
Here we go.
Hold on a moment. Do you see that?
Yeah, fresh trails and a lot of them. An army went through here not too long ago.
Well, let's be on our guard. Blazes. Northander soldiers. Yes?
Huh?
Yes?
Corporal?
Danger up ahead!
Intriguing.
Yes?
Huh?
Interesting.
Hold it right there. What's your business?
I could ask you the same thing. What is the Royal Army doing in this place?
None of your concern.
We're supposed to meet the mayor of this town, Clara Farlon. Where is she?
Clara Farlon. What do you want from her?
Tahar, don't. We should scout the area first.
On second thought, I think we're at the wrong village. We'll be off.
The wrong village. Of course. Now get out of my face.
Not a single villager in sight. That's ghastly. We should try to find Clara Farlon as soon as possible.
If they didn't take her. Yes?
Sure.
Now would you look at that?
Look at that. Visitors, welcome to my humble abode. It's been some time since I last saw a stranger's face. What brings you to these lands?
Business. What are you doing in a place like this?
Well, first of all, I live here, and secondly, this place is the only place I can do my work.
What kind of work?
Do you see that well over there? It connects to a big lake directly beneath our feet. The only source of clean water for this part of Iskander.
So you sell water to the villagers?
Villagers, bandits, orcs, whoever has the coin.
Wouldn't it be much safer to stay in Farlon's Hope?
With those pitchfork-wielding farmers as guards around? No, I don't think so. I'm fine right where I am.
These parts aren't exactly safe. Aren't you scared of all the monsters?
Not really. I know I may not look it, but I know how to defend myself.
Why don't the orcs just kill you?
Because, just like anyone else, they need water, and I'm the only one who can provide them with it.
Why? Couldn't they just kill you and use the well for themselves?
Aye, so it should seem, but a good trader never reveals his secrets.
All right, we'll go now. Good luck with everything.
What, so you're not going to ask me about that ridiculously large tree that fell right onto my roof?
What happened?
Well, it's simple. Somewhere in the forest live a bunch of trolls. You know, the house-high, big-teethed feral type. 2 days ago, in the middle of the night, I saw them lurking near the house. And wham! Suddenly, I see that tree flying right towards my roof. I barely made it out alive. Long story short, the roof can be repaired, but something needs to be done about those trolls. And since I absolutely don't trust the village militia to handle this, I was wondering if you could take care of it.
I'll see what I can do. Where can I find these trolls?
I don't know exactly where they're hiding, but probably up north from Farlon's Hope in the forest. Good luck, friend. And thank you.
Let's see.
Sounds like a plan.
Wrong place, wrong time, friend.
Whatever's necessary.
You got it.
More lost
More
souls.
cutthroats.
Just give
Take
the
him
word.
down.
What a pleasant surprise. Is this really necessary? Look at that, boys. We're in for some fun.
You'll regret this. Strange.
What is it?
I just remembered that I've been here before. I thought this place looked familiar when we first came here. But now I know why.
Why?
That was 6 years ago, when the Mage Wars had just started. General Noria, Sentenza, he had made me his squire, so to speak. My father's troops had made a stand in the village, and strangely enough, many of the locals were on their side.
What happened? Did he order to purge the village, just like he ordered it for Lianan?
No, he wasn't that radical back then. We circled the village and threatened the villagers to burn their crops if they didn't turn in the mages they were hiding.
This is a dream, isn't it? You're not really there.
Ellen's reigns. What happened to you?
Bandits. Tiara, how did this happen? How?
No. Hang in there. We'll fix this.
No, you won't. It's too late. I can feel it. Just help me sleep. Please.
What? No!
Tiara, grant me hope for what's to come. Health. Shield me from the dark ahead.
No, you're wrong. This isn't over.
Iria, it's pointless. You have to end it.
But...
Little Zerbo, may...
Let's go. And if we find the bastard who did this, I'll have words with him.
Strange.
What is it?
I just remembered that I've been here before. I thought this place looked familiar when we first came here. But now I know why.
Well, that's unexpected. Now, finish it.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? An easy way out. But no, that would be too simple.
Are you okay?
I am. Just let me take care of him.
I just hope you know what you're doing.
I do.
Am I supposed to be scared now?
That's entirely up to you. Wela Nevrenga!
No, make it stop. Make it stop, please! No! Ah! Ah!
What in the blazes is that? What are you doing to him?
Just a little trick I picked up on the road. The mage who taught me described the effect as having your face eaten off by a swarm of maggots. Now say it. Say that you're sorry.
Please, make it stop, please. Just make it stop.
Say that you're sorry. Say it!
I'm sorry! For fuck's sake, I'm sorry!
Are you done?
Let's go.
Strange.
What is it?
I just remembered that I've been here before. I thought this place looked familiar when we first came here. But now I know why.
Why?
That was 6 years ago, when the Mage Wars had just started. General Noria, Sentenza, he had made me his squire, so to speak. My father's troops had made a stand in the village, and, strangely enough, many of the locals were on their side.
What happened? Did he order to purge the village, just like he ordered it for Lianan?
No, he wasn't that radical back then. We circled the village and threatened the villagers to burn their crops if they didn't turn in the mages they were hiding. They gave in, and not a single person was killed that day.
Get ready!
Interesting.
Fair enough. Let's do this. Sounds like a plan. Yes?
You read my mind. They will fall.
Get ready!
Don't move! You'll regret this.
You read my mind. Understood. Now would you look at that? I took care of the trolls for you.
You did? Great! Good work! Now all I need to do is repair that roof somehow.
What about the reward?
Ah, yes, of course. Here, take that. I brew these myself. Believe me, they taste better than they look. Now, I best get to it, shouldn't I? That roof won't fix itself. Thanks again for your help.
All right, stay safe.
I will. Trust me.
What do we need?
Move along. There's nothing for you people to see here. What's that? Over here! Help! Somebody!
Really necessary.
Here we go.
They will fall.
All right, at least we can be sure they're all alarmed now. We should prepare ourselves for some resistance. So, what's the plan?
This way, right?
Let's see.
Axes, daggers, swords, everything for the wary traveler. You know how to bargain, don't you?
We should get moving. Yes?
Soldiers everywhere. I don't get it. Why invade Farlon's hope? Why didn't they move on?
Sure.
I'll keep you shielded.
All right, here goes nothing. Here we go.
Is this really necessary?
Whatever's necessary.
Move! they will fall.
Whatever's necessary.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
That's the way. Fine.
What the? Help me, someone!
You read my mind. Corporal?
Get ready. Here we go. Fair enough. Let's do this.
Is this really necessary? Danger up ahead.
All right, why not?
Blazes. I had a feeling that was you. You know how to make an entrance, dear.
Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Nothing I can't handle. I thought you'd come back, but I wasn't sure. Yet here you are. Once again, you make enemies to help an old crone in need.
Glad to be of service. Now, what in blazes happened here? Why did the Royal Army attack your village?
Can't you guess?
They followed us.
Yes, General Noria himself. He just came here, hand on the hilt of his sword, and swore to kill us all if we didn't tell him where you went.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put your village at risk.
Don't say that. If it weren't for you, those orcs would have slaughtered us. You should have seen the look on his face when I told him you weren't here anymore. It would have been funny if he hadn't started beating up our guards afterwards. Killing them.
Do you think he knows about Molindir? Even if you didn't tell him, one of the villagers might have.
I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. Apart from me, nobody knows what you were here for.
And where is he now?
Gone. After he realized he wouldn't find you here, he rode off like he had a fireball roaring up his buttocks. I think he may have gone east, to Bargagor, but I'm not sure. Either way, remember when I told you that I might need your help again? I didn't think it would be so early, but turns out I was wrong.
We want to help you, but we're also in need of allies. Last time we were here, you said something about influential friends?
Yes, and that offer still stands. If you help us, I might be able to acquaint you with someone who could help you in your search against the Bloodburn.
All right. What do you need?
It's simple. For a while now, we've been planning to abandon the village and go to Everlight. After what General Noria has done, there's no point in waiting any longer. We need to leave now.
Everlight. That's a long journey.
Yes, and a dangerous one, which is why we need an escort. Gilbert and I had already started preparing the carriages, but then the soldiers came. So I need you to free the villagers for me. Just tell them to come to the clearing in the east. Once they're all there, we'll leave as quick as possible.
All right then, stay put. I'll free the villagers and tell them to come to the clearing. Let's see.
Find the Guardians! Over here!
Tiara's breath. You're...
Tahar, yes. Are you alright?
Aye. Mostly. These bastards just showed up here and took over. It was crazy. They even got the mayor.
Not anymore. She's safe, and she asked us to free the villagers and get them into safety.
Oh, the caravan. Alright, we'll help you. It's madness anyway. Isn't the Royal Army supposed to be on our side? Men, come on.
Commander.
All right, here goes nothing.
Take them down.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Just give the word.
Yes. Something you need? Commander.
Fight!
What's next?
They will fall.
Huh?
Yes?
Yes.
You'll regret this.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Now would you look at that?
Yes?
Interesting.
Blazes. It's you! Corporal Tahar!
Yes. Are you alright?
Aye. Just some scratches. Do you know where the mayor is? Is she safe?
Yes, she's safe from preparing the caravan for an escape to Everlight. She asked us to free the villagers and get them to safety.
Well, in that case, you have our support. Men, onwards! Let's show those soldiers what it means to take on the militia.
Huh? Yes. Commander.
Yes.
Yes.
What do we need?
Huh?
What's next?
Sure. We should get moving. Commander?
Yes?
Yes.
Now, attack!
Is this really necessary? By the Guardians!
Huh?
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd come back. We need to find the mayor.
She's safe. We're here to free the villagers and get them to the caravan.
Ah, yes. Everlight. Good then. Lead the way. You'll need an extra set of blades.
Let's see.
Commander? Corporal?
Yes?
Huh?
Just give the word.
Yes.
What the? Over here! Help! Somebody! What the? Over here! Help! Somebody!
Commander?
What's next?
Fighting. Does this never end?
For the ground!
What do we
Well,
need?
keep you shielded.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Here we go.
Corporal? Yes.
You'll regret this. Interesting.
Commander? That way. Of course.
Thank you. For a moment, I thought that was it. You're that corporal, aren't you? The one who helped the militia drive back the orcs.
Yes, I already freed the mayor, and she's preparing the caravan for an escape to Everlight. Think you can help us free the villagers?
Aye, we can and we will. Lead the way, Corporal. And thank you again for saving us.
Yes?
Aye.
Huh?
What's the plan?
That's the way. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Yes.
Just give the word.
Commander. Huh?
What's next?
Yes.
Will do.
Huh? Commander. Of course, Commander.
Yes.
Huh? Please, I need you to free the villagers. They won't make it here without your help.
I'm on it.
Huh? Please, I need you.
Commander.
Yes?
Huh?
Over there, villagers. We should tell them about Clara's plan.
You killed them.
They didn't leave me any choice. You need to get out of the village now. Clara is waiting for you in the east.
I see. What about the gates?
I took care of that. Now go.
Take them down.
Fine. Something you need?
Commander?
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need.
Farewell!
Now would you look at that?
The last passenger has arrived. Good work, dear. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
I'm trying. Is everything ready?
Yes, and we'll leave at once. Though we should stay on our guards. Chances are the Royal Army isn't done with us yet. So, are you ready?
Yes, let's head out.
All right, people. We're going. Try to be as quiet as possible and stay together. Once we're out of the village outskirts, it'll be easier. Questions? No? Good. Then get moving.
Commander.
What do we need, huh?
Yes? Yes.
Uh-huh.
We should get moving.
Interesting. What's next?
Blazes! Soldiers up ahead! Do something to Har! Stop them!
Get ready. Just give the word.
All right.
Yes, Corporal.
Good work. Why in blazes are they so vicious? We're just farmers, for heck's sake.
Probably General Noria wants to set an example. Whoever betrays the crown pays the blood price. Yes?
More of them!
Now,
Yes. Whatever's necessary.
So, what's the plan?
yes.
Good. Good. I think that was all. Let's push on.
We should get moving.
That's it. The border. It should be easier from here on out.
Corporal?
Good. How far is it to Everlight from here?
A 2-week journey at least. In other words, prepare for a long march.
All right. We'll catch up with you as soon as possible.